How's it going, everyone? We're back for the last container of May. Pop this open and get it done. And I can pack up and head out to Panama. So this one, we kind of skipped a container from this distributor. The last one still isn't here, but this one is, so that's what we got. Now, there isn't too much exciting stuff in this container. There's a lot of bulk, there's a couple interesting items, but that's about it. Right up in the front here, we've got one more Dance Rush, 2 Gundam EXVS terminals. I'm going to be keeping one of these as a test platform, the other is going out with a set. The set of cabs that's on here, the monitors are dead on all of them, so they're going out as is, and hopefully the buyer will be able to put that back together again. And following that, we've got 2 Starwing Paradoxes. We've got some parts packed onto them. There's some spare MaiMai fronts. These might be the last ones we get. They're notorious for breaking, so try to get whatever I can. This one on the front here, I don't know if that might be a 2DX monitor, I don't remember. There's some other parts that are packed into things I'll have to look into at a later date. But I'm going to see if our driver's trick works like it did on the last one. Just has to pull forward right there. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Hup. Do this for some reason while holding it. What the fuck? Oh. That looks pretty good. I don't know why I couldn't do that this time with the camera in my hand. I did it last time. But, I don't know. Yeah, it looks fine. You're perfectly good. Cool. You can pull off if you want. No problem. Grab my light. Get behind this wall and see what's back here. Right away? Yep. Okay, so this little hole here seems to be a bit too small for me to squeeze through. So I'm gonna let's see if I can find a way around this. There's no way I'm going over this. If it comes down to it, I might have to unload up to here, and I might be able to squeeze through that. Oh, so here's a 2DX monitor. There's a 2DX monitor here. This, I think, might be something else. Oh, you know, I think this is that's a patchy slot. That's the Parodius, or pachinko, rather. Okay. Let's see if my ass can squeeze through this. Oh, man. I have to get past that, too. Nah, I'm just gonna unpack. I'll finish this video once I get these first few cabs off, because I don't think there's any way to get around that easily. And while I can, like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. Because if I get back there, then I have to get back out, too. Yeah, fuck it. I'll be back. I will be right back. Alright, and now we're far enough in, just a little bit, you know, got out like 4 cabs, and we've got a hole that we can get inside and crawl. And interesting, some of this padding they use, like I know exactly what those round pieces of cardboard are for. Those are used to pack the drum covers for TAITO. It's always kind of cute to see like what kind of cardboard comes out of here. The things that used to be in there, like this this paper is for, I want to say like Love Live or something like that, but I don't know, just always interesting the boxes you find in here. Anyway, well, enough of that segue. I should be able to climb into the cab. So over here, we've got the seats with the Starwing Paradox. It looks like they are docked together here. The seat in the side. If I remember right, you can basically unscrew the side parts and then screw it back in a little bit farther back on the seat, and then it becomes really convenient for transit. Something that I always need to remember and never do. And it feels like these seats also, since they're not moving while I'm standing on them, there's a bracket that goes into them that keeps the seat from moving around freely in transit. And they do that because if the motor isn't activated on these, the seats just kind of float. So anyway, let's go back. We've got 2 WACCAs. I'm keeping one of these. It'll be our second WACCA. But oh, it's actually for as nice as it is outside. Like it's really warm in this container, like expected. But yeah, so like we're at the point. These are the last few WACCAs I think that we're getting in before what's it called? Before we expect to have a flood of them if they go out of support. Looks like one has reverse art. I think this is the first one we've gotten with reverse. And this over here is a new old stock Blast City. Yes, it's another one. Kind of shocking to see that come up, but it's incredible that we've gotten a second one offered to us. It's pretty cool. We were given just like this is just a random, like, normal, cheap CRT TV that they got for us. They were just like, hey, you know, we know you like this stuff, or, you know, it's going to get thrown out or whatever, do you want it? And it was like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take another, you know, little Japanese CRT. But yeah, let's go on a little bit farther back. So we had the PRas that we unloaded was had Nosferatu art on it. They're all copied, so it's not like any of those are original or anything, nothing special. But we'll take a look at the arts that are on them, because like this one back here has Umihara Kawase on it, which, like, you know, it's also kind of one of the more obscure games. It's not a AAA title or anything like that. So I always find it interesting when cats come in and they've got this art that's like less of a big deal or something. So we've got over here a Love Live terminal. I've been putting off shipping a lot of the terminals because usually people just want the satellite. I think I sold like 2 terminals, maybe 2 or 3. But this one, there's 2 of them in here. I'll be keeping one. Yeah, because I'll keep a terminal and a satellite in the arcade. Okay, these are all a little bit awkward to step on, so I'm going to try and be careful coming over everything here. Huh. We got 2 U-beats. Well, there's a Groove Coaster here. A Groove Coaster being one of the few things that actually makes it all the way here without being sold. And I've been shipping them anyway. You know, I tell a lot of people I don't ship anything unless it's fully paid in advance. Certain exceptions like that, like a lot of these have been sitting for 6 to 8 months, and I usually, even though they don't care how long something sits, as long as we keep a regular flow of cabs, I don't let them sit too long anyway. And I'll have stuff like this shipped over, you know, 1 or 2 at a time out of really old stuff just to keep it flowing. So let's see what we've got the art for these. It looks like we've got Senshin Aleste and what is that? I can't see it. I'm trying to use the camera. You probably can, but I can't. Oh, is that might be what's it called? What's the fucking puzzle game on here? But I don't know, I can't see it very well right now. Okay, so let's go a little farther back. Like the rest of this container, except for maybe one thing, is kind of boring. So I'm not gonna crawl over this to the back because you can see it all. There's 2 Gundam EXVS back there. I think there's supposed to be 3. There's one more terminal here as well. There's 2 sets of Love Lives, which is so that'd be 2 terminals and 6 satellites. Most of these aren't sold, I think, and I'm keeping a couple for shows. I had to give up the one for shows earlier. Like we were expecting the container before this that had more, and it was supposed to go on, be delivered at that show, so I ended up having to give up mine just to keep things flowing well. And since that container's not here yet, I still have this. Like I was supposed to bring one of these to Fanime and deliver it after too, but that didn't make it either, which sucks. So down here we've got a really nice looking TAITO Canary. I keep joking with my friend because I know he wants it and he's planning on getting it, and I'll sell it to him. But like, I kept telling him, it's not paid for, it's not, you don't have it before it gets here. I'm keeping it. I love this thing. It's cute. It's not on my dream list, but it's a really cute TAITO cab, and I really like it, and I'd have no problem keeping it. But anyway, now that it's here, he'll have to pick it up. Otherwise, I'm holding it hostage. It's a beautiful cab. But yeah, then I think the rest is just the 6 CHUNITHMs back there. And then there's 1 or 2 up here, I think. There's 1 up here, there's 1 right here. But yeah, I think that wraps up this container. Again, it's a lot of bulk. The next container from these is probably going to be the one that got skipped from this distributor. And it's got some cool stuff in there. I've got some vending machines and other little things. But after that, it's going to be a lot of bulk containers. I mean a lot. Because I've mostly caught up on everything that I need. Maybe 2 or 3 cabs each container that I'll keep. And the rest is product that needs to get shipped out, or it's, So that's kind of where we're going. I'm going to hop on out. I don't have any help for this container at all. One person said they might show up, but I'm whatever. Like, this will be a nice, relaxed unload, and I'm not planning on driving down to Fanime until late tonight or early tomorrow anyway. I got to process through all this stuff, so not a big deal, and I've got all day. So I'm going to step on out, get that done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time with who knows what. Take care. Just talking about how the interesting cardboard you find they use as packing material, and then you just find this. It's like, yeah, no, sometimes you find valuable cardboard as packing material. Anyway, just wanted to show that real quick. Yeah, that's it. We'll see you next time.